Welcome to Tattletale. Here's today's story. I thought my wife was cheating on me. Until I followed her. I thought my wife was cheating on me. Not because she was acting super suspicious. Not because I caught texts or lipstick on a shirt or any of that cliché stuff. It was subtle. Little changes. She started coming home later than usual. She started locking her phone, even though we'd always been open about that kind of stuff. She laughed at texts she never shared. Stopped bringing up work. Stopped asking about mine. But the thing that really messed with my head? She stopped sleeping next to me. Some nights she'd say she was too tired and crash on the couch. Other times, she'd stay up late in the kitchen or bedroom scrolling through her phone like she didn't want to be near me. I'd walk past her and say something like, "Everything okay?" And she'd just nod or give some half-hearted, "Yeah, just tired." I was working a lot too. I won't pretend I was perfect. My job's demanding, I'm in finance, and pulling 12-hour days is normal, but I always tried to be home for dinner. But lately, it felt like we were roommates. Strangers. And my mind started spiraling. The final straw? She started going to the gym at 9 p.m. She's never liked working out. Ever. Now all of a sudden she's into night cardio? Please. So one night, I followed her. Not like a full-blown stalker, I just waited 5 minutes after she left, got in my car, and trailed her from a distance. She drove right past the gym. Kept going. Took a few turns. Pulled into a parking lot. A hospital. I waited. Watched her get out with a duffel bag. Walk in. Not through the main entrance. Through the side. Employee access. I was confused. So I waited. 30 minutes. An hour. Finally, I parked and went in. Told the front desk I was looking for my wife. Gave her name. The nurse looked at me and said, "Oh. She's in the oncology wing. Volunteering again." Volunteering? My wife wasn't a nurse. She worked in advertising. They pointed me down the hall. I walked in and saw her sitting next to a frail older woman, reading aloud from a novel. There were 3 other people in beds, some with oxygen tanks, one completely bald, and my wife was reading to them like she had all the time in the world. When she saw me, she froze. Then smiled nervously. Said, "You followed me." I didn't know what to say. I just nodded. Turns out, her best friend passed away from cancer 2 years ago. She never really talked about it much. But a few months ago, she signed up to volunteer at this care center. She said it helped her cope. Helped her feel like she was doing something that mattered. Something that wasn't work. Something real. She didn't tell me because she knew how stressed I'd been. She didn't want to add to it. She wasn't hiding another man. She was hiding her grief. That night, we sat in the car for hours. No fights. No yelling. Just tears and honesty and 2 people who'd let life get too loud to hear each other anymore. I felt like trash for doubting her. But she didn't blame me. She said, "I knew I was pulling away. I just didn't know how to talk about it." Since then, we've been rebuilding. It's not perfect. But it's real again. She still volunteers. And sometimes I go with her. We don't talk about cheating anymore. We talk about checking in, even when it's uncomfortable. Because sometimes, what looks like betrayal is actually someone trying to hold it together the only way they know how.